honestly painful.
Minnesota, yeah, but you get to go to heaven. When you take a little bit of pain to go to heaven, Joe.
They had those Fisher peanuts there.
Fisher peanuts. I like Fisher peanuts.
It's part of living.
I like Fisher.
Hey Tom, what reality are we talking here?
The geo reality.
He was talking about his being single for a long time.
Yeah.
Just playing the field.
Oh yeah. Playing the field for landscapes. Landscapes is where it's at.
Yeah. Might have to explain.
You gotta have curves.
Oh yeah. I get it.
Landscapes is where it's all at.
What kind of landscapes?
Bad body bitches.
East Coast, the Beach
Bad
Boys
body
said it.
bitches.
The East Coast, the West Coast, you know.
Andre goes like this when he talks about bad body bitches. He goes.
I like that. That's honest.
So who doesn't enjoy a good scene, right? I mean, come on. Part of life is just looking at good
Kurt Cobain.
scenery. Yeah, well, he's the dad.
Yeah, no, I mean,
So he's gonna enjoy a good scene.
no, he never
you
did.
know?
That was the
I
problem.
mean, but who does not enjoy a good
Wasn't
scene?
happy?
What?
Never happy?
No, I don't think so. Well, no, he was happy because he had opiates for a good long time, but you push opiates to the max there, you run out.
What do you run out for?
You run out of what you have to offer.
Kind of cowboy question.
Doesn't it kind of screw up your whole dopamine transfer system after a while?
Yeah, probably, yeah. It creates, for heroin addicts, morphine addicts, and such, it creates like it's an increasing problem, like, because your whole, what do you call it, what's not dopamine, the other one. No.
Serotonin?
Serotonin, yeah. Your serotonin system, like, totally runs down after a while.
So what
They need-
feather? What
we
feather
need-
is that, Joe, in your hat? Can you point to the serotonin feather?
It's a famous Mexican feather. These are feathers picked.
You've already pulled that one off.
These are authentic feathers
I
pulled
know, but is that serotonin right
directly
there?
out of Mexican women.
You play this?
No, but what they need to do, what we need really, the whole of our fortune and our destiny hinges on science, and we're waiting for science to solve the problem, the only problem that's relevant really, which is A, how to get us enough morphine or opiates to feel okay, and B, how to maintain that. That's it. That's it. That's
Yeah, do you have any answers, Mr. Science Guy?
Well, I will tell you that geologists are striving day in, day out to look for the morphine deposit. That
You're looking in the wrong place. You gotta figure out how morphine and heroin and such.
There is the mother lode of
Zoloft
morphine.
and Prozac and such.
Yeah.
Because if they can figure out how to maximize the two,
Right.
because really they're the same deal, or they're similar to ecstasy too. Ecstasy just creates a huge burst of serotonin, and then like Zoloft is meant really to keep up what serotonin is there. So really, using them in combination is one way to keep yourself from having the ecstasy hangover, and it works.
Oh no, we're good.
No life experience at all.
No, so.
So, I gotta pee.
Gotta pee?
I want to smile for you more than once.
Love you long time.
I love you a long time.
Yo.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
Nothing.
Why'd you say it?
Nothing. Just saying hi to Marshall. Hi, Marshall. Are you still watching?
You want to say anything to those bad body bitches out there?
Won't you come? Won't you come? Wash away the rain.
What are your thoughts on the St. Louis Rams quarterback situation?
Not much of a debate anymore. I think Kurt Warner might have to.
You call him Court now?
Courtney Warner. Kurt Warner might have to do some praying. Ask God to heal his hand there.
Or at least ask Scotty.
Scotty, beat my hand up.
Scotty, who's a fucking drug addict.
Yeah, I don't know. He's I don't know. They're fucked. They need to work on next year, I guess.
Yeah, it wasn't a good year this year.
No. By the full team, he might.
Newsflash.
He might be something.
Mark Bolger.
I mean, yeah, it's Bolger, yeah.
Newsflash. I mean, every time somebody has to take a piss, or you have to take a piss, it's just this understood sort of
Etiquette.
etiquette. There you go, Tim. What a guy.
Was someone handling you?
But I was in the bathroom with Tom. He is hung like a fucking horse. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking. I walked in there and it was like drinking out of the trough. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted that to shout out to Marshall.
Shout out to
Nancy,
Marshall.
God bless
Shout out
you.
to Marshall. Tom's got a big dick.
Hey,
He's a man.
look at the child we have. I mean, he's awesome. You know.
He's awesome and he's hung too.
Stone Cold Dilly.
Yep.
Did you intentionally name the child so that it rhymed with Stone Cold?
Stone Cold, yeah. I was more looking for geological phenomena. So the Sean is
Obsidian.
the Velt. And then the call, it's actually call, C-O-L. Call, it's not coal.
It's a shame.
Really? You didn't put an E on that?
No, it's the call.
C-O-L is his real name.
Yeah, right.
Seriously.
Yeah.
No. Really?
We'll cut a copy
It's
for
call,
Nancy.
and the call is the big U-shaped pass, glacially scoured U-shaped pass that many, like in Europe, there's named calls, you know, where there's been battles fought and so on. But the call is one of the most beautiful glacial erosional features, and we actually have a very documented part of that.
So what does the word Tim mean in geology?
Tim is like, I think,
It's like a small hole.
like an ash or something.
It's like an ash.
Like a burnt ash.
Burnt
There are
ashes.
those who call me.
Yeah.
Tom is not a whole lot different than
Sounds
that.
like a Monty Python movie. Like, oh, great, Tim. What's your name? Tim. Oh,
There are some who call him
Tim.
I really don't
Tim?
think Tim has anything
Well, what is
to
your
do
name?
with geology.
All those who might call you Tim.
But I would, if I had to say something, it would probably be like a burnt ash.
Tim is not a bird.
But no,
So what are we
I
all?
would have
love
to say
monkey.
that,
So
nah,
Lupe is, what is Lupe in geographical features?
He's, well,
one Lupe,
That's just the stuff
one
that the
Lupe
volcano
is
spurts
like,
out, maybe.
yeah, exactly.
There you go, lava. Lupe's lava.
Lava, hot white lava.
Hot white.
the Guadalupe definitely has
I almost got to
the,
say hot white lava. You know what's that? What's that?
the hot white lava.
Hot white lava.
Which there's none in nature.
Even my
except
wife
for
doesn't
man.
experience the hot white lava.
She doesn't? Why not?
So you never actually come on your wife.
This was the question we've been building up to all night.
The whole show, the whole trajectory of the show.
Some, you know, all due respect to my wife, some might say that. but I would disagree.
You never come along, or you always come.
There's a debate.
It's love. You know what I'm saying?
It's like
yeah, Eminem, right? Exactly.
that.
Eminem says it's an ejaculation of
I'm being
love.
rude.
He says,
Ejaculation of love on your face.
he says, come on your lips and some on your
Right,
kiss.
see?
Yeah.
And he don't mean it literally.
That's a metaphor, dude.
It's a metaphor for a messy face job. Fucking beautiful town of Marshall, and I want to shout out to my homies.
I think Marshall,
What?
You think I
Marshall.
should include this, Joe?
yes.
Yes, you must.
Marshall is an oasis.
No? No, you include it?
What's not to include?
No, I mean, we're not representatives of anybody but ourselves.
That's true.
And that's the sort of criticism that we receive. They're trying to make us into people who are not.
Muddying of the pure race thing.
Well, I think the whole idea of muddy.
You have to admit that racially mixed people look like Down syndrome.
Right. I mean, it's quite clear what we want for the race of America. We want them to love eagles.
Oh, I love eagles.
Oh, and we want them to really enjoy the paleness of their children.
Turkeys too.
Turkeys, that's true. You've seen some.
They did not fly much.
Right. Mexicans can't do
They
that.
taste good though, baby.
Yeah, we eat them.
Yeah.
Mexicans work in the turkey plant, man. But don't you think it would be better if the Mexicans really stayed more in Mexico?
No.
Do you think they should invade our country?
I think that they are our country. I think they, through their work ethic, they're very hard workers, and
I don't know what Mexicans you've been dealing with.
no, but they do the jobs that whites won't do. And they're turkey-loving mofos. I'm serious.
You're making a lot of sense.
Yeah. They love, you know. I mean, who's going to sweep your house? It's not going to be your
My
kid.
damn wife?
Well, that's true. That's true.
Did you ever want to pick oranges?
A very poignant question there. Did you ever want to pick
That's a good
oranges?
question because my father never wanted me to pick oranges.
Really?
No, he said, you're not going
Said,
to
son,
He said, son, go out and be white. Because otherwise you're going to be picking oranges. That's right.
Spurred them on.
I'm the first one in
I
my
would tell that
family
to
to
my
go
kids,
to
too.
college.
There you go.
Don't pick oranges.
And
Maybe kumquat.
It's not a whole lot different between white trash, though. I mean, you know, the skin color does separate you out, especially if you're dark skin. You definitely get a huge amount of racism. But, you know, white trash has their moments in life, too, believe me, and that's where I come from. And my dad was always, he was one of those white trash boys who made well. I mean, he hit the jackpot. It was a gold mine in Alaska. I just lucked out on all that, you know.
so Tom could be a product of white trash, but he's not.
But I am. I am.
No, actually you're not. But your dad rose above
Yeah,
it.
he decided to work.
I mean, there's nothing, I'll tell you what.
There's plenty of Mexican families who do the same thing.
I'll tell you what, I lived in the
It's not like
projects
you gotta make $1 million. You just gotta do it.
with different poor people. Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, whites, blacks. I'll tell you what,
midgets?
exactly. There was nothing worse than fucking white trash. I mean, not all the white people I knew in the projects were white trash, but white trash were the scariest
And I always grew up with essentially that same attitude as far as, you know what, I knew exactly where the hell my family came from, and they were some dirt poor assholes.
That's a beautiful fucking quote for a book.
And I know
It's like, Tom Dilly, his book on my family. I knew exactly where my family came from. They were some dirt poor assholes. End quote.
That's the American dream, to come from dirt poor assholes
and then finally make it until you're a star on Educated Bowlers. So suddenly you're dominating the airwaves in some irrelevant